We are from the Fatoda Legal Aid Cell, and the topic assigned to us is the POCSO Act of 2012. The Act stands as Protection of Children Against Sexual Offences. The Act was implemented on 14 November 2012. The Act deals with sexual offences such as sexual abuse, child pornography, trafficking, etc. It has also widened its scope by including 46 provisions which initiates the offences that were not against the child, which were initially not mentioned in the Indian Penal Code. It also regulates procedures, investigation is conducted, evidences are produced, establishment of special courts and speedy trials. As the basic aim of this act is to provide protection to every child in every state through the judicial process.
I will be emphasizing on the need of the POCSO Act of 2012. Now, India is the second most populous country in the world. It is still developing. 19% of children cover up India's total population, which comes up to 42% of the total population. Now, despite the various child exploited cases, there were no much laws in India that were brought into existence for their protection, and therefore there was a need to bring this act into existence, that is the POCSO Act of 2012. Now, this act is a special law which gives protection to children against exploitation and sexual abuse cases and pornography. Now, this act, it defines the child below the age of 18 years. This act also provides relief and rehabilitation as soon as a complaint is filed to the police station or a juvenile unit of police, which gives protection as soon as possible, and it also gives protection to children and care.
I will be speaking on aims or objectives of POCSO Act. Firstly, it aims at protection of children from sexual offences such as sexual assault, sexual harassment, even inclusion of children in child pornography. Secondly, it provides comprehensive legislation to the interest of children at every stage, that is, reporting, recording of evidence, investigation, and trial of offences. Thirdly, it provides relief and rehabilitation to the children as soon as a complaint is made to special juvenile police unit. And lastly, it stipulates special courts for the arraignment of sexual offences against children with speedy disposal of cases.
As we know that the POCSO Act has been enacted to protect the children from sexual assault or sexual harassment or pornography, there are certain offences laid down in the provisions of this Act, which are penetrative sexual assault or aggravated penetrative sexual assault or sexual assault or aggravated sexual assault or sexual harassment of the child or using child for any pornographic purposes, which may further result in penetrative sexual assault or aggravated sexual assault, and storing and possessing of any such pornographic material in any manner involving a child, and transmitting and propagating or display or distribution of such pornographic material. These offences are punishable under the POCSO Act.
So moving on to the punishments under the POCSO Act, these are given from section 3 to section 14 of the Act. The minimum punishment for a penetrative sexual assault on a child below 16 years of age is 20 years. Now this may extend up to life imprisonment and or with a fine. Now if there is a sexual assault without penetration, it can be from 3 years to 5 years. Now if the sexual assault is done by a person in authority, it's from 5 to 7 years. Now, if you induce in child pornography or if you make child pornography, the minimum punishment that can be given to you is 10 years, max up to life imprisonment. Now, if any of the acts which I mentioned above or which I mentioned before happen during a child pornography filming, then the person who is doing the child pornography will be treated as equal to the offender and same punishment will apply. Now if you consume child pornography or if you possess it, then you can be fined or you can be given a 3-year jail term. Or if you sell child pornography or if you're a vendor or a dealer in child pornography, you can be given a fine and punishment which may lead between 5 to 7 years of jail. In conclusion, I would like to say that this act is a very firm act with very rigid penalties and very harsh penalties which are needed for such heinous crime. Hopefully this act serves as a deterrent for such predators and make the society a better place.